ॐ विश्वं दर्पणदृश्यमाननगरी तुल्यन्निजान्तर्गतं पश्यन्नात्मनि मायया बहिरिवोद्भूतं यथा निद्रया यस्साक्षात् कुरुते प्रबोधसमये स्वात्मानमेवाद्वयं तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये बीजस्यान्तरिवाङ्कुरो जगदिदं प्राङ्निर्विकल्पं पुनः मायाकल्पितदेशकालकलना वैचित्रचित्रीकृतं मायावीव विजृम्भयत्यपि महायोगी वयस्वेच्छया तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये तस्मै श्रीगुरुमूर्तये नमः इदं श्रीदक्षिणामूर्तये ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यङ्करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ वर्स् 3 अनेकजन्मभजनात् स्वविचारं चिकीर्षति विचारेण विनष्टायां मायायां शिष्यते स्वयं. So अनेकजन्मभजनात्, because of this following a karma yoga, etc., doing upasana, etc. So, following a Vedic marga, following dharma, ultimately, and not, succumb, not surrendering to one's own fancies, likes and dislikes, etc. Person definitely gains a certain purity and focusing capacity also of the mind. So, bhajanat, aneka janma bhajanat. So, because of doing this bhajanam in several janmas, it's all bhakti. Karma yoga also is bhakti, upasana also is bhakti. Bhakti has a different forms, right? So, expression of your love and reverence, along with the Shraddha, of course, through karma towards Ishvara. It expresses through your karma, it becomes karma yoga. And when you meditate on Ishvara with the same love, etc., which is a meditation, manas karma, is also bhakti. So, aneka janma bhajanat, this jiva basically doing a bhakti in several, ultimately jnanam bhakti. Swaswarupa anusandhanam bhakti riti abhidiyate. Shankaracharya says the best form of bhakti is swaswarupa anusandhanam. Seeing oneself as Brahman, Parameshwara, identity, total identity. So, aneka janma bhajanat, because of that, well, this jiva will have a now desire to do a self-inquiry. So, and as a result, well, what will happen? Once he inquire into the self, mayayam vinashtayam satyam, as a result, this individual who was an inquirer now, he understands himself as not an inquirer. Well, the very object of inquiry, he is myself. Inquirer and the object of inquiry resolves. This is Advaita. Yeah, that is how all. The goal of life is Advaita alone. So far as seeker-sought division is there, no joy. When seeker-sought division resolves, that's what one is seeking. One is seeking what? I am seeking something which is sought, Swamiji. You are not seeking a object of seeking. You are really seeking a oneness with the sought. Yeah. So that is how it is. You are really seeking, and ultimately you want to become one with the sought. That's how it is. The very seeking stops. The seeker-sought division. The seeker-sought, even though seeker is seeker, sought is sought, but seeker-sought division resolves. That's a joy. That is Advaita. So everyone is, what is the goal of life? Advaita. Yeah. So one who inquires, he has this division, duality. Sort is something different, and I am a seeker, etc. No, no, no. Anyway, so Mayayam Vinashtayam Satyam, well, he doesn't remain as a Jiva inquirer, but he discovers himself as a Paramatma. So Mayayam Vinashtayam, we should understand the Avarana Shakti of the Maya. Because Maya is nothing but that which is this all unmanifest name and form, and which is located in Brahman, so called. And we call it as a Brahma Shakti. This Maya is known by another name is Shakti. Any Shakti or power cannot exist independently. Anyway, so it has to exist in something. No power is independent. Even my speaking power is not independent of me. Otherwise, I would go on a trail for a walk, and I will keep my speaking power here so that it will convey to you all these things, and I will go away for a walk. It doesn't happen that way. Where the power is, there the very powerful is. Or where the powerful is, there the power is. Power cannot be the separate. So basically, the Maya Shakti which rests in Brahman, and it depends upon Brahman for its very existence. And we call Shakti because the unmanifest becomes manifest. That's called creation. So it's a creative power. Anyway, so and this Maya Shakti has two powers we have seen also. One is a Vikshepa Shakti, the power to manifest, and the power that converts unmanifest into manifest. You can say that way. Condition. What was there in unmanifest conditions, well, will turn into a manifest conditions. That's a power. So Vikshepa Shakti, which V plus Kship Dhatu. That's a noun here, Vikshepa, means throwing out, projecting. The manifestation of the universe, well, basically is in the hands of Vikshepa Shakti of the Maya, which rests on Brahman, non-separate from Brahman. So Brahman alone now is in manifest condition. Brahman was, because totally non-separate, this Shakti. And therefore, like I alone manifest in the form of this all words now. I with unmanifest names and unmanifest words was there before 10:30. Now I with manifest words. That's it. Words are not independent of me. Please understand that. And therefore, basically, so the manifestation of the universe is in the hands of this Vikshep Shakti Maya, which rests in Brahman, which derives existence from Brahman. So all manifest names and forms have an existence in Brahman, in consciousness, limitless consciousness. And the second power is a Avarana Shakti, the power of covering or veiling the truth. So first the Vikshepa Shakti of the Ishvara, right, starts functioning at the time of creation. So and Ishvara is not affected by that Avarana Shakti of the Maya. And when the Vikshepa Shakti is operating, all the manifest names and forms will get manifested. All the universes, individual jivas, they are thrown out. And once the jivas and Jagat come into manifestation, the Avarana Shakti of the Maya now becomes active. And because of that, every jiva is ignorant of the basic truth of the Jagat and the basic truth of the jiva, the oneself. That everything is Brahman ultimately, and these names and forms, manifest names and forms, well, they are mithya, not aware of that. That's called Ajnanam. This Avarana Shakti of this Maya alone is called Ajnanam, and and that self-ignorance. Of course, ignorance pertaining to the Jagat, ignorance pertaining to oneself, that basically there is only one truth behind that. All that is there is the manifest names and forms, but they are mithya, non-separate from the Brahman. The very existence of a name and form, either it could be a body, it could be a mind, it could be pranas, or it could be Jagat. All has existence only in consciousness, that's only reality. Not aware of that, not knowing the truth of the Jagat, not knowing the truth of the Jiva. Well, one identifies with the body, etc., considering oneself as just an individual Jiva, and naturally then Jagat will be different. So duality, not knowing the truth of this oneself, ultimately, or not knowing the truth of Jagat, you can say, ultimately duality is created. Of course, mithya, you can understand, not knowing. Self-ignorance leads to this duality. So if duality is actually mithya only, manifest names and forms ultimately has the substance in own, or the essence is only Atma, the Brahman, but not knowing that. And the duality leads to all issues. So this is how it is, samsara, etc. So this mayayam vinashtayam satyam, now he understands, the inquirer understands, oh, well, I am Brahman with this incidental body mind sense complex. Earlier he thought I am body mind sense complex. No. I am Brahman with this incidental body mind sense complex. And that incidental, so Avarana Shakti of the Maya has gone. Vikshepa Shakti continues. Vikshepa Shakti means all this manifest names and forms, the Jagat, etc. That continues. And therefore he can say, I am limitless consciousness with incidental body mind sense complex. Incidental, it is there so far as Prarabdha is there. So this Maya Vinashtayam, we should understand Vinasha of the Maya. There is no Vinasha. We have only one Vinasha. that is a falsification. That's it. Falsification. You pluck. What is Vinasha is you were understanding first as something real. Now you pluck the reality of the given thing. That's it. It becomes appearance. That's a Vinasha. Falsification. That's how it becomes mithya. And falsified continues. It's a Vikshepa Shakti. Ishvara, it continues. Avarana Shakti is gone. Ajnanam is gone. Anyway, so it's like, it's then the whole thing will be like a movie for that person. Yeah. World remains, but is mithya prapancha. So, well, definitely you will not count more than one, even though you see many. Like in movie, you are really not counting. In reality, you need not count many. All that you count is one screen, nothing else. Even though many characters and many things are there, car is there and bungalow is there, and and the garden is there, and many things are there. Many characters are there. So many are there, but you count one. That's what it says. Swayam shishyate. Mayayam vinashtayam satyam. Swayam shishyate. I alone remain. Means, well, what is experienced is also I. The very experiencer is I. Experiencer also is I. And the very form of experience itself, well, also is I. Advaita. And that gives moksha. Duality has gone. Dvaitati bhayam bhavati. The fear goes away. World was the source of a sorrow. World was something which was creating a sense of isolation, sense of rejection, so many things, so many issues, fear, anxiety, gone. Advaita Sarupena Vicharaha gives moksha. I am the one who is the truth of the entire creation. Verse number 4. Advayananda-rupasya sadvayatvam cha dukkhita bandhav proktasvarupena stitir-mukti-ritiryate. So now these 2, 4 and 5 are explanation of the previous verse. That how the jiva develops a desire for the inquiry, self-inquiry, etc. It has a basis. Why he inquires into himself? Because ultimately jiva discovers that the bondage and that consequent pain, etc. of the life has a basis in the duality. The duality has a basis in the self-ignorance, and therefore, well, if I inquire into the very nature of the self, well, ultimately I would understand myself as a non-dual self, then the naturally duality will go away, and the samsara which is born of the duality also will go away. The bondage will go away. Very first thing is bondage. Duality we say, but then duality means what? I am this and the world is different. I am different, you are different. I am different, this book is different, etc. etc. Various things are there. Anyway, and so I am different means what? What is that I which is different? Oh yeah, this individual. So when you say I'm individual, that I is identified with the given body, mind, sense complex, etc. So that is, and so you feel you are bound in this, etc. That bondage, of course, is due to not knowing the nature of oneself. So there is no bondage actually. There is no bondage. It's a sense of bondage. Yeah. So I was giving an example in the morning that this, when you remain confined to your room. Suppose there is a Sunday and you decided the whole day you will remain in the room with yourself. Suppose. So even though you are confined in the room, but you have decided you won't feel bound in the room. You don't feel you are confined. But if someone else decides that you should be in the room for 24 hours, you may feel bondage, confinement. Yeah. So this is how it is. So basically, when you understand I am all-pervading consciousness with an incidental body, mind, sense complex, and therefore, for Vyavahara there is I sense in the body, as a Pramata, Karta, Bhokta, etc. There is I sense in the body. It's like a role playing, etc. Then you don't feel bondage. But if you don't know yourself as the all-pervading self, then you say, well, I am this body, mind, sense complex, and all the time you feel a bondage within. So it's a sense of bondage created by the self-ignorance. There is really not bondage, frankly speaking. That is how moksha they called as is made from the root much dhatu, which Puja Swami is to derive like that. Many ways we can derive, but that's one way, and that's really good. Much bandha nivruttau. From bandha nivrutti, the cessation of bondage. So cessation of bondage, how? Well, by knowledge. Knowledge can remove bondage? Knowledge cannot remove bondage. Bondage means you should really physically do something in order to make oneself free. Like the person who is in jail, well, he has to made free, or he's supposed tied with the this iron chains and everything. So, well, you have to make literally free. But there is nothing like this here. You feel that you are bound. Then what can we say? You have to get rid of the notion that I am bound is called moksha. I am bound. I am bound. That's purely notion. Drop it. Please drop it. Yeah. There is nothing called. Otherwise, karma should give you moksha. Yeah. Karma cannot give you moksha. Yeah. Karma can give all other types of karma phala except moksha. Karma can give you, karma can produce something. Karma can purify something. Karma can modify something. Karma makes you reach from one place to another place. Yeah. Karma can create. Like this table. One can create the table. Karma, naturally. Carpenter does the job. Out of wood he creates. And then you can modify. Yeah. Not just creating a table, you can polish it also. Paint it also. Modification. Or you can destroy it also. In modification, one of the vikara is destroying. So you can destroy it also. Then, you can purify the table. Purify means, suppose you have a cup of tea here on the table, and it has spilled on the table. So you clean it. That's called purification. Samskara. It's called samskara. Purification of the table. And you can lift the table from this place and put it somewhere else. That's also karma. You can reach from one place to other place, also karma. Like that. So karma can give this one of the four results. But moksha is not a product. Moksha is not a product. Moksha is of the nature of the self. If moksha is produced, means Atma is also produced. If Atma is produced, then who has produced Atma? Some other Atma. Then moksha cannot be moksha cannot be in a form of modification, because ultimately modifying moksha means modifying Atma. Atma you modify, then definitely Atma undergoes some change, and then it results into moksha. No, not available for modification. How can you say that? This all Shastra says. So, moksha cannot be in the form of modification, moksha cannot be produced, moksha cannot be in the form of purification also. Because moksha is of the nature of Atma only, and therefore Atma, if it is purified, well, I get moksha. No, Atma is ever pure. Nothing can taint Atma. There should be something of the equal order of reality to taint it. It's not there. Nothing is there. There is one without second. Yeah. So, and moksha cannot be in the form of going from one place to the other. Means Atma should go from one place to other, then I get moksha. No, it's all pervading where it goes. So please understand, moksha is in the form of knowing oneself that I am free. That in light, when you expose to this teaching and dropping every day, I am bound. That notion, I am body means I am bound. I am mind means I am bound. I am senses means I am bound. Yeah, dropping it. That's it. Like a hot potato. So drop it. That's it. Much bandhani vruttau. Please understand this. Yeah. But this is Swamiji, it is self-hypnotism. That doesn't work. In a self-hypnotism, actually the reality is one on which you try to, you superimpose something which is not real. That is self-hypnotism. Yeah. Suppose I am very much impure and I don't have any means of purity, purifying myself. Well, I tell to myself, I am very much pure. 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 That's self-hypnotism. Here, it's a knowledge. In fact, you have superimposed upon the self which is ever pure and or which is ever free. You superimpose body, mind, sense complex and feel a sense of limitation. And the body, mind, sense complex is of not same order of reality. That is mithya. And therefore, the very sense of limitation is mithya. The sense of limitation which is born of the, superimposing this mithya body, etc. on reality. It's not self-hypnotism. In self-hypnotism, on reality you superimpose something which is unreal. Here it is a knowledge. So knowing something which is real, on which there is something superimposed, which is mithya, you get rid of this notion ultimately, and that's a knowledge. Anyway, what I want to convey is that ultimately this moksha is in this form. Anyway, and so here it says, so Advayananda Rupasya Sadvayat means that's how you feel a bondage. Advayananda Rupasya Sadvayatvam cha Dukkhita, etc. So, Dukkhita. So, Dukkhita means, is misery. So, he defines a bandha. What is bandha prokta? This is called bondage. Advayananda Rupasya Sadvayatvam. Advayananda Rupasya, for a non-dual Brahman or Ananda Rupa, Atma, Advaya Ananda, for a non-dual whole Atma, which is Ananda Swarupa, Sadvayatvam, perception of a duality, means one which is non-dual Brahman, which is full, complete, which is of the nature of happiness, which is not of fullness, is taken as what? Sadvayatvam. You see a duality on that and taking it as a real, and dukkhita, taking oneself and seeing misery in that. Well, that is called bandha prokta. Then what is moksha? Swaswarupena sthitihi or swarupena sthitihi. Sthitihi is a very important word. In Shastra, in Vedanta Shastra, the most important word is a sthitihi. Swarupena sthitihi, natu swarupena praptihi. Swarupena sthitihi means, basically seeing oneself as it is. So this removal of bondage, falsification of duality, etc., removal of that trapped feeling, etc., and the removal of that dukkhita means removal of that consequent pain, etc., is called muktihi. So then, once you see yourself as a non-dual self, Not you become non-dual self. One cannot become. That is how it is. Sthiti means seeing yourself as it is, just being yourself. Yeah, that's better word. Being yourself. One has to come out of the orientation of this becoming. It's a snowball effect. Yeah, snowball effect. Yes, from the mountain which has a lot of snow, and a part of snow starts rolling down, and as it comes down, it becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Still, whatever I mean, whatever the diameter of that ball, but still it is limited. So this becoming, one has to come out of this. We know we are, somehow we feel that ultimately to one has to become limitless kind of a thing. You cannot become limitless. It's a basically one has to come out of this process of becoming. One has to see oneself, just being yourself. That's it. So sthitihi swarupena, that is my swarupa. What is the swarupa? Advayananda rupa, which is of the nature of fullness. Yeah. So as you drop the identification with the body mind sense complex, seeing it as a non-self initially, then seeing Mithyatvam later. Anyway, so then one understands that basically seeing, that's your nature. Because this becoming ultimately is like a makeup kind of a thing. Any makeup you take is ultimately it's a false person. Makeup, once you do apply makeup in a beauty, you are a false. That's how it is. Makeup means what? On original you put something. So the process of becoming is like a process of making up. Yeah. Process of making up on the original. On the original. Originally I am non-dual Brahman. So as you drop making up, going to the beauty parlor, you will be fine. There are people who do not do any makeup. They appear what they are. With all wrinkles and whatnot. Wrinkles are earned, Puja Swamiji says. Wrinkles do not appear like that. You have to earn the wrinkles. Yeah, that's true. As many wrinkles are there, so many stories are there. You have to undergo these all stories. That's how wisdom has come. Anyways, so my point is, so this is by the way. So this process of becoming is a dangerous thing, just dangerous. And it really speaking, the intelligent fellows also don't understand a very common principle. Any becoming is a becoming limited, because you are going to become in time, in a given place, with certain other attributes. That's what you want to become. That's a limitation. You are in a process of becoming ultimately to become, to make you free from becoming, honestly. That will only happen when you see yourself as limitless. That's how people throughout the life, they remain deluded only. At the end of life, well, they may realize that still the life has as much void as it was before at the age of 25 when you started your career and everything. Same. Even though you got a lot of things, one gains a lot of things, but that void doesn't go. Void goes once you know yourself, full self. That's the only thing. Swarupena sthiti, I love this word. Swarupena sthiti, no makeup. Makeup business is not there. Any makeup is false person. Then, well, but still we want to, now I know myself, that origin, but still I want to do some makeup. Okay, no problem. That's a different thing. You do makeup not for fulfillment, to show the world that you are really something different, but still for the fun. You may make up something if you want, but not for fulfillment, for fun. Yeah. So Sarupena Sthitihi Muktihi. This is Mukti. Wonderful. So you say in a one line, in a one verse, defined bandha moksha iti idyate. How all these things happen? But Swamiji, this is a chapter of a Sakshi. Yeah, it is coming. Our hero is coming. We have to wait for some time. So, nothing to worry. Hero is coming. Don't worry. Now, shortly he will come. But how all these things happen? What is the root cause that he is telling in the 5th verse? Avichara kruto bandha vicharena nivartate tasva jiva paratmanau sarvadaiva vicharayet. Avichara krutaha bandha. All these, stages of avichara. Avichara means a non-enquiry. Vichara means an enquiry. It's a technical word actually. In vichara, people think vichara means a thinking. Vichara here is analysis, a part of Shravanam. Arrive at the purport and all these things. Anyway, so avichara krita bandha means no self-enquiry. Then avichara krita, so all this, the bandha, the bondage is krita, created by non-enquiry on the self. And we should consider other things. If you don't inquire on the nature of self, then there will be a duality, there will be misery, all these things will be there. Anyway, so basically, so this is, and just think. So we blame this Maya, etc. But then Avarana Shakti of Maya you should blame, not any other thing. Really speaking, Maya is a wonderful thing. We should not complain because Maya's Vikshepa Shakti has brought all the novelty, beauty, even the body, everything. Even the knowledge, all this is Vikshepa Shakti. The very Vedas, the very knowledge, the teachers, the infrastructure to gain knowledge, the teaching, to gain the knowledge, there is the body, mind, everything is Vikshepa Shakti of the Maya. So don't blame Maya like that. Only Avarana Shakti. If suppose this Maya is not there, it's a hypothetical. Maya is suppose not there. Then just Brahman is left out, right? Or which is Ashabdam, Asparsham, Arupam, Arasam, Nityam, Gandhavat. Then even Brahman can't claim I am Brahman. So you are able to claim I am Brahman just because there is a body, there is a mind. Even in a deep sleep state you are not able to claim. So you should understand all this in a waking state. We are able to claim, understand this, and I am able to enjoy the very Jivan Mukti, the freedom you enjoy because there is a Vikshepa Shakti of Maya. Yeah. So we should welcome Maya in that sense. Avarana Shakti of Maya is unwelcome basically. So which you remove through enquiry, self-enquiry. The Avarana Shakti, the Jnanam, etc. goes away. So avichara kritaha bandha. So duality, well, of course, which also born of non-enquiry of the self. Vicharena nivartate. What is the solution? Vicharena. Self-enquiry is the solution. Bandha nivartate. Remedies. So the bondage will go away. Means you become free from the bondage, means you become free from the notions of bondage. Please understand. They were not there to begin with. You were not bound. If you are really bound, knowledge will not work. Will not work. Anyway. Tasmat, since vichara can help you like this, sarvada vicharayet, inquire all the time. Initially, Shravana Rupena Vicharaha, Manana Rupe Vicharaha, means inquiry, Shravana Rupena, self-inquiry. Whether the Shastra gives me knowledge or not. Do I really have to study this Pancadasi to gain moksha, to know oneself? My means of knowledge, my mind is sufficient to inquire into oneself. Why should I look outside? That's first question. Second question is, okay, you say, well, Shastra is required because the means of knowledge given to you will not be able to objectify the self. They objectify the world. If you can't objectify, how will you know? What is objectified, you know. If self is not available for objectification for your senses, for your eyes, ears, etc., or for your mind, well, you will never know the self. Therefore, you need an external means. Okay. Well, if I employ external means then, oh Swami, you give me first guarantee that it will give me knowledge and I will become free. Otherwise, why should I invest my time in this? Yeah. But any means of knowledge, well, proves its validity once you employ. It cannot prove its validity without that. How will you know your eyes are functioning, are able to see? You have to employ your eyes, nothing else. Yeah. Unless you employ your eyes, even an eye specialist cannot say anything. The eye specialist can say your eyes are, from our side, they are normal. Open your eyes and see. You say, no, you give me guarantee. You ask to a doctor, you give me guarantee that my eyes will be able to see, then only I will open my eyes. What is this? What is this? It's a foolishness. It's a height of foolishness. You have to employ. Even after he has done a surgery and he comes and tells, well, I have removed your stitches and everything, now you open your eyes. We tell you that it will be able to see. But ultimately you have to tell. One who employs the means of knowledge only proves the validity of the means of knowledge. Yeah. You have to employ. Nothing, nobody can. So whether the Shastra as a means of knowledge work or not, you are exposed to the teaching. No, but I am exposed to the teaching, but it doesn't work. Well, there are certain requirements which have been shown. Are you in a process of fulfilling? Are you serious about those things or not? Or you just take it casually? One should be quite honest to this. Yeah. Tasmat sarvada vicharayet. So initially, Shravana, this is part of Shravana. What I said is certain doubts pertaining to the scripture. Whether Shastra requires to know the self, one. Whether Shastras are valid enough to give me the self-knowledge and moksha, two. Yeah. And then what is the purport of the Shastra? Third. All pertaining to listening, Shravana. Yeah. And then regarding Mananam also. Okay. Shastra says, well, Jiva is identical to Brahman. Individual is Brahman in reality. Shastra says, I don't have a doubt. But I have a doubt on my own that whether such a thing, such a Brahman is there or not. Shastra says that the Jiva is Brahman. I have no doubt regarding Shastra's purport. But I am not able to accept that there is such an entity called Brahman. Jiva is Brahman, Jagat is Brahman, Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara, everything is Brahman, and the differences between them is Mithya. I feel little very, it is, I don't feel, Swami, really I am telling you one thing today, I don't feel that I am Brahman. Yeah. When you say I feel, when you bring feeling, knowledge has no solution. Yeah. Knowledge is every feeling is Brahman, okay? Knowledge is every feeling is Brahman. Not understanding, you say, I don't feel I am Brahman. When this sentence, this type of feeling you have that I don't feel I am Brahman, that feeling is Brahman. That's understanding of Brahman, okay? That's understanding of Brahman. Do you have that understanding? No. That's why you say, I don't feel I am Brahman, okay? Yeah. So this is how it is. That's called Mananam. Yeah. This is Mananam. Which is a Prameya Asambhavana. Prameya. Regarding Brahman, you have certain Asambhavana means doubts. Samshaya. First was a Pramana Samshaya. Pramana Sambhavana. Regarding Pramana, means of knowledge, you had a doubt. That has resolved in that Shravana. That's a part of Shravana. This is Mananam. Yeah. You don't have a doubt what is the purport of Shastra. Shastra says you are Brahman. Okay. But I have a doubt. Yeah. Anyway, because the Buddhists say this, and then this Vaishnavacharya says this, and this Madhvacharya says this, and like that. They don't say you are Brahman. You may be part of Narayana, Brahman, etc. Or you and Brahman can never be one, Madhvacharya says. Well, how will I resolve, Swami, all this? Okay. Study further, inquire further. There is no other way. Inquire further into this. There are enough text which I will be able to address all these things. Even the Bhashyam commentary also, there are Prakana Granthas like Pancadasi, etc. Many other. Nishkarma Siddhi and many other. They will be able to resolve all these doubts. Study further. Because there's a doubt in your intellect. It's not emotion. It's a doubt in your intellect. So you have to resolve it at the level of intellect. So you have to inquire further. There is no way, there is no other solution. And even after this confusion has gone now, then orientation still left. Difference between confusion and orientation, one should know. Even though there is no confusion, orientation can be there. Orientation is a habit. Habitual error continues. Right? I have given you several times example. You know what is right, what is left. Yet you commit a mistake while while going, trying to sit going near the car, and you go always on the one side, which is the driver's side, and that person says, Swami, you have to go on the other passenger seat, that's the other side. What is right, what is left, everything is known. There is no confusion, yet orientation is there. Because you come from India, and there it is quite reverse. So you commit a mistake. Several such mistakes we do, even though confusion has gone. So, Shravanam Mananam resolves confusion for the Shastra or for, certain doubts in your intellect to assimilate this vision of the Shastra. That all gone, yet Dehatma Buddhi, which is born of a beginningless time, continue basically, and therefore one has to resolve it through this dhyasana. Habitual error also slowly goes away. It's a lifelong process. But this is all sarvada vicharayet tasmat. This is bandha, the bondage, etc., which is a cause of samsara, cause of fear, cause of anxiety, cause of stress, cause of isolation, cause of loneliness, what not, cause of all other fears, all types of fears, fear of a death and fear of this and that, and fear of being not included, so much. All, anything which haunts you is born of ultimately this sense of duality, which is product of ignorance and therefore mithya actually. So this all is a bondage. Vicharena nivartate, that will go away through vichara, and therefore sarvada vicharayet, always you inquire all the time, in the form of a shravanam, in the form of a mananam, in form of a nidhyasanam, continue. Sarvada eva vicharayet. What? Jiva Paramatma, no, means the nature of Jiva and Paramatma. The Jiva Paramatma here object of vicharayet. Starting with Jivatma and Paramatma, until you arrive at that aikyam, the identity between these two, vicharayet. Between you and your goal, between you and the Brahman. Verse number 6. Ahamitya vimantayah karta sautasya sadhanam manastasya kriye antah bahirvritti kramothite. Now real topic starts. So Vidyaranya is going to build up a very beautiful inquiry henceforth. What's the real nature of oneself? That is Sakshi. For that he is now building up slowly, step by step, 6, 7, 8, 9 verse, etc. So let us take this a general picture of this development of self-inquiry. So he wants to introduce a Sakshi, the witness consciousness, as the revealer of a triad, Triputi. And here Triputi will take it as a Pramata, Pramanam, Prameya. Because Pramata is a basic person. As you open your eyes, you are simply a knower. You have not yet started willing, wishing, desiring, etc. Nothing. You are not exercising your free will. But the very basic person is this knower. As you get up in the morning, you are a basic person, this knower. Or right now also, you open your eyes, just. You are a basic person. Then you will wish to know something else, etc. So Pramata, there is something called Prameyam, and there is a Pramana. This is, so he is introducing a Sakshi here as the revealer of this Triputi. For that he defines each of them. What is who is a Pramata? What is Pramanam? What is Prameyam? And also says how each of them function. For that purpose, see, our mind is divided into two. First is the subject, the pramata, ahankara, ego, karta, you can say. Karta does not just take doer, subject. So pramata. So the mind itself he divides into two. First is this pramata, ahankara, karta or ego. And the second is a pramanam, the karanam, the instrument which this pramata uses to know. That is, karanam is mind only. And so mind is divided into pramata and pramanam. What is left in a triputi? Prameyam, which is external object. Okay? External to this body. So this three put together is a triputi. And now this pramana, the mind, has a capacity to contact the sense object outside this body. And that capacity will be in the form of entertaining a thought. So pramana, definitely, the mind generates a vritti. And this generation of the vritti of the mind, pramana, is called pramana vyapara. Function of the mind. What is the function of the mind? To generate the vritti in keeping with the sense object outside. So, function of the pramana is to generate thought which will reveal that object naturally. This pramana vyapara, the function of the mind to generate a thought, is called knowing process. And who gains the knowledge? The pramata. The pramata uses this pramana, the instrument, the mind, and will know the object outside, which is prameya. So every knowing process requires three: knower, knowledge, known. Pramata, pramanam, prameya. In these three, two parts are of the mind, and one is an object external to the body. Now we make a very subtle inquiry into this. Even though in a knowing process, there are three factors involved, only one factor is revealed by the knowing process. Even though three factors are involved in the knowing process, but the knowing process reveals only one. That is prameya, the object. Why do you say so? Well, see, very word prameya tells that it is known. Object of knowledge, means which is known. So, through knowing process, only object is revealed. It does not reveal other two things. Pramata and pramanam are not revealed in a knowing process. At the end of a knowing process, only object prameya is revealed. That alone is illumined. If pramata and pramanam also are revealed in a knowing process along with the prameya, then pramata and pramanam also becomes prameya. And if a knowing process, all the three are prameya, there is no knowing process. So, in a knowing process, if all are prameya, then there is no knowing process actually. Knowing process itself doesn't happen. A giving action, giving process happens only when one is giver and other is a receiver. If both are giver, then where is a giving process? Or both are receivers, where is giving process? So definitely a knowing process reveals clearly that there is a pramata, then there is a prameya, and connection is a pramana, vritti, etc. Therefore, very first thing, now let us go step by step. So, lesson number 1 we learn is this, that pramata and pramanam are not revealed by a knowing process, even though in a knowing process both of them are there. only prameya is revealed. Second lesson, what we have to learn. At the end of a knowing process, well, my response is like this. I see a Swami. Right now. Let us take that example. Right now, knowing process. I hear words of Swami. This is your knowing process. I see Swami. Or I hear words of a Swami. When you say this, all the three are there. I, the pramata, the seer or hearer, and see the process, pramanam, and Swami, the object, prameyam. Or I hear words of a Swami, I, the hearer, pramata, hear process, hearing process naturally, pramanam, vritti, shabda vritti, and the words of a Swami, well, that is prameyam. Clear? So, even though this pramata and pramanam are not revealed by knowing process, at the end of knowing process, our response is like this, which says so clearly that all the three are revealed. Knowing process, hearing process reveals only words. Seeing process reveals a form of a Swami. But when at the end of the process, when I say I am seeing Swami or I see Swami right now, all the three are there. All the three are revealed. The knowing process reveals actually only object, the form of a Swami, words of a Swami. Then who reveals this too? Knowing process reveals only prameya. But when I say I see Swami, means I, the pramata also is revealed. And I see Swami, the very seeing process also is revealed. Then who reveals this too? That's a question. That's a question. Could you follow? So, I'm going further. I can right now tell to you who reveals prameya. Pramata reveals prameya. That is very simple to understand. But who reveals pramata? That's what my point is. Could you follow? Anyway, we'll be going slowly. So, well, all the three are revealed when you say, I see Swami at this time. I hear Swami's word now. So, definitely all the three are revealed. So, if it is not, all the three are not, what is not revealed cannot be referred. But, well, my expression, clearly reveals that all the three are there. But the knowing process only reveals, basically the hearing process reveals only words of a Swami, only prameya. Who reveals this pramata then? The hearer. Who reveals hearing process? Words are revealed by the hearer. That's fine. Hearer reveals what is object of hearing. Fine. The seer reveals the object of sight. Swami, form of Swami. Fine. But who reveals the seer? Seer is not revealed by the knowing process. If seer is revealed by the knowing process, seer becomes prameya. Seer becomes seen. Seeing process is not revealed by the seeing process. Seeing is revealed. Seeing is not revealed by the seeing process. Seeing is revealed by the seeing process. Then definitely seeing also becomes a prameya. Yeah. And therefore, who reveals pramata and pramana? That's a question. Anyway, so maybe Swami, that pramata and pramanam are maybe self-revealing. No, we can't say because both are mind alone. We said pramata also is a mind. The karta, the subject, is mind alone, and the pramana, the instrument, the vrittis, which is used by the pramata, is also mind. So, basically, both are mind alone, and mind is jadam. Mind is something which is an object of experience. Mind is something which is made up of elements. Mind is something which has attributes. Mind is something which undergoes change. Mind is something which is incidental, come and go. Therefore, it is not self-revealing. That's it. We call it as anatma. In fact, self is self-revealing. This is not self-revealing. Anatma, non-self. Yeah. And therefore, mind made up of elements, no element reveals itself. And therefore, well, pramata is also not self-revealing, pramanam is not self-revealing. Then there must be some entity who reveals this too. That's the thing. So, pramata or pramanam cannot reveal itself. Both are mind alone, and therefore they cannot reveal itself. So, knowing process also does not reveal this too. Knowing process only reveals the object, only prameyam. Knowing process has all the three. Knowing process reveals only one, but knowing process all the three because both other two are revealed. That's my expression clearly says. What is the expression? I am seeing Swami now. So therefore, very seeing process and the very seeing and I, the seer, both are revealed. Not by the knowing process, seeing process, but they are revealed. Then there must be either they are self-revealing. No, they are not self-revealing. They are mind alone. Then there must be an entity who reveals these two, pramata and pramana. Anyway, so crucial question is now, who reveals pramata and pramanam? Well, Sakshi reveals both during during a knowing process, etc. So knowing process reveals only prameyam. This is Sakshi. We have not yet introduced. We just take it for a time being. This is second lesson. That what is second lesson? That the very expression of the knowing process reveals that all the three are there, but the knowing process reveals only object, the prameya. Then who reveals the other two, pramata and pramana? They are not self-revealing. Therefore, they are revealed by something else. That is lesson number 2. What is lesson number 1? Pramata and pramanam are not revealed by knowing process. If they are revealed by the knowing process, pramata also becomes prameyam, pramanam also becomes prameyam. Then the second lesson is knowing process reveals only object of knowledge, that is prameya only. But the expression of the knowing process proves that all the three are there. I am seeing now. I am seeing Swami right now. Therefore, I is revealed, the pramata is revealed. But knowing process is not revealed. Therefore, it is self-revealing. Pramanam, the very vritti, seeing, also is not revealed by the seeing process. Seeing is not revealed by seeing process. Seeing process reveals object of seeing. Please understand this. I am repeating and I am going to repeat till you get bored with the things. Yeah. So, the seeing process does not reveal seeing. Then seeing must be self-revealing. No, it is not self-revealing. Then who reveals this? Both are mind. The seer and the seeing, both are mind. Object of sin is, let us take it outside right now, and that is object outside the body. Okay. Exactly like you are seeing me. Now lesson number 3. If Sakshi reveals both, let us take it. Sakshi reveals both this pramata and pramanam, that then both of them are revealed simultaneously by the Sakshi or revealed one after the other, sequentially. So, Sakshi's revelation of this pramata and pramanam must be simultaneous during the knowing process. It must be taking place during that's how, because I see Swami. So I is also revealed at the same time. The seeing process also, seeing is also revealed. I is also the seer also is revealed. At the same time, the seeing also is revealed. Like when you are looking at the fan, it's not that first the very seer of the fan is revealed. Then that goes away. Now the Sakshi reveals The very seeing process, the seeing. No. Sakshi reveals, because you say I see a fan. So I and the seeing both are revealed simultaneously by the Sakshi. Yeah. Otherwise, when one is revealed, other is not revealed. Then when one I is revealed, the very seeing is not revealed. Then you will not be able to make an expression, I see a Swami or I see a fan, whatever. You will not be able to do. When you are listening me, well, hearer also is revealed and the very hearing is also revealed. So Sakshi does not reveal Pramata and Pramanam through number of process. No, process number 1, process number 2, no. Sequentially, no. Sakshi reveals Pramata. If Sakshi reveals Pramata, then Pramanam remains in darkness. If Sakshi reveals Pramanam, then Pramata will be in darkness. That doesn't happen. Our expression reveals very clearly, both are revealed simultaneously. So Sakshi reveals Pramata and Pramanam simultaneously without requiring any will on the part of Sakshi. Let me reveal seer. No. No will, no effort, no time, no sequence. Both are revealed simultaneously without any will, effort, time, etc. Interval of time. No. So that is just Sannidhi. Sakshi Sannidhi, all this happens. Okay, that's the lesson number 3. Then lesson number 4. Even though we say learning process reveals prameyam, knowing process, well, I think its time is over. So let's do lesson number 4, etc. next time. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.